Well, I'm a Rastafarian. Who cares?
Who cares?
You better be holy.
That's right.
Well, I follow King Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie's dead.
Amen.
He's the King of Kings and Lords of Lords. That's a lie out of hell.
Well, that's a lie.
This better I know, Gino, Jennings. Them brethren that students like them ignorant even of the Bible what them say them a preach to
I listen to him sometime and hear him talk something. I wonder which Bible him a read. Him say, "Fame Jesus, fame God. Wouldn't go on a League of Nations, a whole heap of fire and brimstone and thing would have come down upon him enemy them." Now, Mr. Jennings, I know say this is going to be now the main thing of when I say the whole day. You're not going to hear about nothing else when I say about this.
God came in the flesh. God is spirit. God came in the flesh. God is spirit.
The preacher, the politician promised people good living when them alive. And the preacher promised them good living when them dead. So we now work with preacher and our politician because the two of them
God
alive.
is spirit. God is spirit.
All of the gods them are born, man. Me don't know about the God when we call things, you know. We're born all creator too. Yeah, true. Haile Selassie we are working here right now still. So, no, wait now. So, may I ask you a question now? If I say Haile Selassie and you say him dead, what the difference that make to you and me? No? Jesus not dead. Where Jesus dead?
All right, thank you. There's something recorded. If there's a record of a thing, there's something recorded about that thing. At no time did it says there are three separate personalities recorded. It says there are three in heaven. That's God. It says the Father, creator of the universe. Have we not all one Father? Now the Father is God and God is the Father. Because the Bible says, one scripture says, blessed be the God and Father. English use grammar and say and mean conjunction. Father is one, God is another. Not here. God is the Father and the Father is God. God bear the title Father because he's the originator of creation. God bear the title Lord because there's none higher than him. God bear the title highest because there's nothing more supreme than him. I said there are three that bear record in heaven. The Father, that's God. The Word, hold it. The Word is his nature and the Word is his speech. The Word is eternal life. God is spirit. God is spirit.
I just living in my heart. Oh, that's something. I not talk about no God. I say I just living in my heart. It's like when you say Jesus living in your heart. Yeah, true. I just we are working here right now still. So wait now. So may I ask you a question now? If I say Haile Selassie and you say him dead, what the difference that make to you and me? No? Jesus not dead. Where Jesus dead? Where Jesus dead? I mean, I'll tell you now, say I just living in my heart. So may I ask you how that sound? So Jesus Christ are God. So Jesus Christ are God. Okay, all right. You see the point with it about this God thing, you know, is that God is a concept in a man's mind, you know. And even though a man try to make it out there, where you really get the reason, just like the Virgin said, Jesus Christ in I'm heart. And so much things in your heart, you're supposed to have a heart attack. You know, I mean, a blood that pump your heart, a man that say Jesus in I'm heart. We don't know man that will live in your heart. Anyway, it's a metaphorical language that most people use to decide and define their God.
God is spirit. God is spirit.
We are declare, say, the God is a concept where man declare continuously. It is void of reality. And when I tell you about God is this and God is that, how you know these things?
God is spirit. God is spirit.
It's a belief. It's a faith you have. And we say now, faith is really something where you don't question still. Because we don't question people faith, you know. But geographically, if a man tell me which part Jesus Christ there, we go up there go deal with him and work with him still. But we don't work with the Jesus thing, you know. We tell a man up front, in a Birmingham, in a Jamaica, we don't work with the Jesus thing. Understand? Because metaphorically, Jesus carry come on slave ship. A slave ship named Jesus. The first slave ship will bring black people in the Caribbean named Jesus.
God is spirit. God is spirit. So when saying you preach Jesus Christ is God, the flesh was the person. And the spirit of God was in the person. That's what it meant when it says God came in the person of Christ Jesus. God came in the flesh.
There was no Jesus when lived 2,000 years ago. Because this name, when man say the only name that man can save is Jesus. This is like 500 years old. This name Jesus is only 500 years old, you know. And we can show you how we come to that understanding. If you want to go through all of the whole process of the word and the etymological origin of the word and all these long words where we can use. Where I say these names and titles have no significance to I and I also right now. You see, because it just keep in oppression and depression And just live in illusion and
God was in the flesh. God was in the Son. God was in the body. God was in the mediator. God was in the man. God was in the lamb. God was in the sacrifice. God was in the form. Right. God was in the shape. God was in the fashion. God was in the figure. God was in the image. God was in the similitude. Hallelujah. God was in the temple. God was in the body. God is spirit. God is spirit. So I'm saying you preach Jesus Christ is God. The flesh was the person. And the Spirit of God was in the person. That's what it meant when it says God came in the person of Christ Jesus. God came in the flesh. God is spirit.
Cutting edge on next Wednesday night. Warm and rainy. We love the rain, man. Believe you me, back to my rainforest. What you mean? Yes, it's really nice when you see the rain come, especially like home. A tune that make from in the 60s about the visitor Haile Selassie. As you can hear, the man kind of had some little marking thing in it. But from the 60s, I can play some more from the 60s, but I never play them. It was on the 21st of April, 1963, that Emperor Haile Selassie come. Did I say 63? I said 66. I should have said 66. 1966. Haile Selassie come to Jamaica after 1963, which is what I was going to say. That terrible incident that caused Rastafari to be scattered all over the island, even more than all them they scatter from Pinnacle. And really and truly, we wasn't supposed to be here still. Just like how the African people them survived the Atlantic Ocean 500 years. We really wasn't supposed to be here, but we are here. And Rasta still there. I continue the journey of the fight against white supremacy, colonialism, and now neocolonialism. We're there with you. I go through the paces continuously. We never stop. We never stop because we're confident in the victory of good over evil. So no matter what people want to say or what them want to do, it now go come out of them head. That Rastafari there, it now go come out of them head. Them could have talk what them want to talk and say what them want to say. Rastafari there. And we have changed the landscape of a whole heap of things. Yes. We have changed a whole heap of things that how people used to look on themselves and how people used to behave when them say or hear anything say Rastafari, Emperor Haile Selassie the First. We continue the journey. We continue the journey because we're confident in the victory of good over evil.
Confident. We
confident in the victory of good over evil. Because there's so much things that we go through as African people. And as we say, we're still there. We're still there because the journey is long. And it's not like a party. You understand? It's not a party, you know. Plan party and end party. You understand? We have to continue this journey. And we use anything to maintain the journey. Anything, even this radio station, yeah, we use it.
In my palace garden at Addis Ababa. People who see this...
We start this thing over, trust me. Here we go.
20th century, with first right and the just cause, David...
In recording the name, well, him call it war. Him call it war. We're going to take a break and come forward. Yeah, we're going to take a break and come forward. Yeah. When we I got Kingston Technical, the first organization of Rasta will go monks. So I heal them up. Yes, all who survive. Because one heap of ones left it, gone away, dead, all sort of thing. But you have some ones who dead from them time, they still want to heal them up. With this tune, yeah. Stone Love still about, yes. But them tune, yeah, become null and void now upon sound system. Yes, so I big up all the one them who appreciate them kind of music and know so them music can run one heap of place still. So we reach a stage where we are telling you about 1966. At the time I was a teenager and we go down a Palace Theatre there, Victoria Avenue, go stand up and watch the crowd where pass. And then we end up a stadium where big whole heap of antics, police had ride on bike and I make this little school pick them at dance, just like what them had, you know. Man, I Selassie stand up, yeah man, and give them salute. I never know where I go on. I just hear say this man I come to Jamaica, I don't know nothing about Rasta. As far as me see Rasta, it's some little man where I walk up and down the road with them locks look, with them ear look funny. Never go and know where man ball out I Selassie or nothing at all. But it is Haile Selassie, Rastafari, why you have a Mutabaruka, yes, and that are going from school. Why heal up, Reds, you know? Yeah, why heal up? Hey, I know for me can't heal up, you know. We don't know which part of them man there, we'll leap at them. But we want to play this. I don't know if you can, we're going to play it and it's going to last, but we're going to play it. Here we go.
The air was charged with excitement as anxious, expectant faces searched the sky at points all along the route in the hope of seeing the emperor.
Radio. What is the 21st? That's Sundays. So we are now celebrating what we would do if it was on the radio Sunday. Because it was on the 21st of April, 1966, that Emperor Haile Selassie come to Jamaica. Right in the middle of the Easter. Him come here when 3 years before that, 3 years before that, they must slaughter in Rasta in a St. James. But we survive, man. We survive. Some belief of the Rastafari movement and some things that happen will look kind of strange to a whole heap of people. Even the Rastafari movement. As we say, we're still there. The black heart man show himself fully now.
Fully.
Yes, after 66, the black heart man was proud to walk the streets. And we hardly did hear any more argument about look on the man there, the black heart man, he's going to take away your picnic and carry go out Warwick, he'll go sacrifice them. The black heart man is now your next door neighbor. Yes. What if people never know say that turn out that way there? What if people they break and come? You know, I play some of them tunes and I remember the days when we used to go at 12 Tribe, man. We have a place named Stand Up Hill, up a garden town there where they have a private meeting. It was something else. When you go up and lead a pure red, gold and green, you say, everybody have on them red, gold and green tam, man. And not to mention when them have function along a Hope Road headquarters there. The line stretch go clear down a king's house. You think I joke me I make? Yeah, man. Especially when them have, where everybody have on them color, them tribe. And them red, gold, and green hat. Tam. Oh, gosh, man. It's a pretty sight. Rastafari line up from way up at the top of our road, Parcel View. Go way down. You see the line there, stretch. Wonderful look. Wonderful look. Anyway, we want to play this. Well, you know, and I wish Holiday come up, by the way. We want to play this show right about the Holiday. All right, make us play a little portion of that and take the break. Rastafari celebrate that. Yeah, man. Just like how we commemorate the atrocities from Rasta. As a matter of fact, this month was designated Rastafari month. Yes, this month was designated Rastafari month. Who designated? Rasta. Simple. Here we go. The gay lads and Master Griffiths. Yes, we did this years ago. Here we go. African drums, kindle spirit. After 12, we're going to take some phone call. Yes, after 12, we're taking some phone call. Call him when him up on the street. Father Janai, yes. Well, heap of people. I know some of the things them always, even a little documentary there. And when heap of young rats are the first them hear that. And even though we play it many times, we know say it's not many times the same people them a listen. We know say some youth grabbed that a while ago. Yes, some youth grabbed that because them hardly hear anything like that play on radio. First, them hear about the visit of His Majesty, and that was documented by GIS, Jamaica Information Service. Them documented the largest gathering of any head of state come to Jamaica. Largest gathering of Jamaican people. Ever. When Queen Elizabeth come here, Queen Elizabeth, or Princess Margaret, Queen Elizabeth, them have to call out the school people them. You know, the sun had to stand up on the roadside. Make them get little crowd. When I Selassie come here, man, trust me, them have to move people. So, we're there, we see the time is 12 o'clock. Yes, 12 o'clock. Donation in celebration of Haile Selassie visit to Jamaica. This is up Skyline Levels and Skyline Drive. That is Jacks Hill. Most ones know which part that there, near Dove Club there. And it's Saturday, April the 20th, which is this Saturday, Skyline. They will be having what we call now reasoning on the state of the nation as it relates to ganja. And we have the ganja man them, we have Rasjalani, Dr. Marcus Gaff, Dr. Michelle Emmanuel, Karamawi Knife, IAV, and Dr. Dingle Spence. Yes, so I to head for Skyline level. His contribution is a welcome, you know. And it starts from 4 to 8, and then after that there's some music and thing to 12 o'clock. So celebration of Haile Selassie visit to Jamaica and a reasoning about this, the state of ganja in the nation as it is now. Yes, remember that. We're going up there too, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Mutabaruka.
Blessed man.
Blessed, yeah. Pick up yourself.
All right.
Respect for taking call. You know,
I say I think on a program, but on the next YouTube, on a YouTube program, or a Jamaican man, a Rasta man, where they are all over. Him must used to have a jelly business where, and some man try to extort him, and him trap up two of them.
Oh, yeah?
And him end up a jail. Him end up.
So the two of them dead?
No, they're not dead. They're never dead, you know. Him end up a jail.
Yeah.
And when him there jail, and baby mother and two virgin were there, I do the business while him gone to jail can get sentenced must be 18 months to chop up the man because he must some mess up with the court system.
Okay.
And he must say, like, the man them come murder and baby mother.
Oh,
And the two virgin them remember yeah. I mean, I know it's uncomfortable in a bunch of ways. You understand what I mean? Because even the way how him chop up the man them, it's kind of a savage reset speed. You know?
No, when them chop them up, it sounds like if them chop them up and them dead.
Him chop them up.
I mean, him chop them.
Yeah.
Chop up so like you chop up the man till him dead.
Yeah, I don't know. You know? But may I say the government have to do something about this extortion business, you know what I mean? Because if you have people that extort people are going to defend themselves, you know what I mean? People are going to defend them.
Police are extort man people too, you know. You never know that.
Yeah, I mean, I know that.
Yeah, man, police are extort Jamaican people.
You can't have a society where I run that way, because people are going to defend themselves. I mean, I tell
of course.
When I listen to the thing, I said, January, it's rough and a multiple a week. And,
yeah.
You know what I mean? The man gone a jail, and then they are jail.
Them get to them woman.
Them get to them woman, and two man were help her. So, I don't know what to say, no?
So what them do? Shoot them or chop them up too?
No, man, them come kill them. They come shoot them and kill them, man.
Oh, gosh,
I mean, I hear that no upon the news.
I don't hear it neither. The first I hear it.
Yeah.
The first I hear it.
From the seed, I call my virgin there. I call my brother. I said, Jano, you know, all this, you know, I said, so my brother, I said, you have to call Muta and say if Muta and you want. Because I rushed them and I sell some jelly. Little jelly business like one.
18 months. And him dead still.
Yeah, I don't know him. I see them, the person interview them in the attack, you know, to somebody, you know, and I tell him story all that time. So I don't know, you know, hear about that.
You don't know if him there in a prison still?
No, man, he's not there in prison. I don't think he's there in prison, man. Me also, I look into it, man.
Maybe man look for go shoot out the man, them who shoot him, man.
It's a big man.
It don't matter if a big man. A circle.
Yeah, I saw you, I got think. And at that, them people that were around the country and understand, say, you know, put things in place, say, the man can feel, say, man, get some justice.
Revenge. Yeah,
and with revenge, I go on the crime business, I go on.
Of course.
You understand? Yeah, man. Man will tell me, I tell you, say, when son of that man, that's why I have the problem, man. But you know, they're not killing nobody. So you know, the people have to just keep them fingers crossed and say, see how far this thing I go.
Me right now in Venezuela, the things are tough too, you know.
Yeah, me I see that. Venezuela, me I see a little thing with muddy way in the earlier.
America again, you know.
Yeah, all of them things.
Haiti, America again, you know.
Yeah, man. All of them things they have them fingerprint on it, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, we have to educate ourselves and we have to listen to what news and we can't just blindly just take a guy.
Follow everything.
Everything with them are say. You know what I mean? We have to interrogate things to ourselves and watch alternative media. You know what I mean?
We have to move, you know.
Man like If you are Cabo.
Yeah.
Some now. I mean, the whole East Kingston, you know.
Yeah, from yes.
So, fireballs, stop with themselves, motor.
Yes, all right. Yeah,
man,
cool.
cool.
I'm saying I'm not afraid of lashing over him back. Because I'm a smoke ganja hard. There are some people abuse it too. And give it bad name. Yes. You know, yeah. Everything you have bad and good, eh? Yes. Go and take a break and come forward.
Yeah, lad.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, perfect love and tenor spelling today, brother.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man.
And to everyone, likewise, you know. Yeah, I know, is it? First time I get through to the program, it's not even the idea that was it, you know. So it's a cowboy, you know.
Okay. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. So, what do you, I hear there talk about this brother, Gino Jennings, yeah?
Yeah.
Right now, still, why I want to say to the eye still. As the eye know, a lot of people criticize Haile Selassie going into exile, yeah? And even more than Marcus Garvey, he didn't even get thrown off by that likewise, yeah? So, I remember this Italian journalist that did an interview.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Cassava. Who is this woman?
Oriane Falati. Yeah, so she even did a question Haile Selassie about the exile likewise, yeah? And Haile said, his mother to say to her that things that appear to people that require a lot of courage. A lot of times it don't require a lot of courage. And things that appear to don't require courage require a lot of courage. In relation to the exile. So this brother I know, Gino Jennings, them brethren that still is like them ignorant even of the Bible them say them a preach to people.
I listen to him sometime and hear him talk something. I wonder which Bible him read.
I disaster. Now I want to say bring one attention to the story about Jeremiah in the pit of Maya. Okay? So if the I call is only an Ethiopian and the king of Babylon, they show respect to the prophet. See? So when Jeremiah was in the pit of Maya, is the Ethiopian go to the king and show the king to them now show respect to the prophet. See? And the king allow him to go take out Jeremiah outside. See? But even though Jeremiah was out at the pit of Maya, he was still in a prison. So the day when the Babylonians come to destroy Jerusalem, Jeremiah was in prison. And Nebuchadnezzar give the captain of the army a command. So when he go to Jerusalem, he must free up Jeremiah from out of the prison. And anything that Jeremiah needs, he must give it to him. And he mustn't even file a ear upon him body, else him Nebuchadnezzar will take action to that. See? So the fullness is of it now, my brethren. When Jeremiah was in the prison, the king, which was King Zedekiah, him go to Jeremiah and ask Jeremiah about the latest, so I'm with a revelation I'm going to get from God according to them. See? So Jeremiah make him know, say, well, the Almighty tell him, say, only one thing him can do to save Jerusalem and the people them and the temple which his name call upon is to go in exile. See? So the king of Judah, because he was a coward, him tell Jeremiah, say, if Jeremiah tell anybody, say him tell him that him going to be a dead prophet. See? So the king decides that him not going to exile through him cowardice. And he might take him family and him like a bodyguard and escape out of Jerusalem. when night come. So the Babylon and them ride him down and say them slaughter all them children before him eyes, and then dig out him eyes and bring him go to Babylon in a chains. Now Jeremiah did tell him, say, if him go to Babylon, he will be protected by the Almighty. So he must have no fear. See? But because he was a coward, not even the Lord when he put him upon his throne. See? Him even show him respect too. Now, Haile Selassie as a lion of Judah. Him come show the example where the king of Judah was a coward for sure. See? In order to save Jerusalem and save him people. See? I remember that the last thing he said about Jeremiah in the Bible is that Jeremiah go to Egypt to live. See? Yes, Rasta. So, the fullness of it, my brethren, it's like even going before the League of Nations, where the brethren are criticized. I think at Joel chapter...
Which brethren are criticizing?
What Gino Jennings, man.
No, him says Haile Selassie. No, him say Haile Selassie run.
Going before the League of Nations.
If he was God, him wouldn't do him do. And me did I show him say, yeah, but you must remember, say, your God did dip on a cross and I beg for come down. And up to now, him not come back yet. So,
what I have to know, my brethren, I think in Joel chapter 3, where it said the day will come, where it's a God, it said, speak, say, I will gather all nations down in the valley of Jehoshaphat and plead with them there for the cause of my people. See? So, if Gino Jennings attack, we must go talk when God are going to do that. See? Because I say, Haile Selassie, I fulfill that. See? Because the valley of Jehoshaphat, it's just a little valley over Palestine, see? Where that couldn't hold all nations. So I interpret it to say all nations will mean the representative of all nations. Where all nations gather. Like a place like League of Nations or the United Nations. That's how I fully talk, my brother. So if that brother they can come talk with
no, I'm not going to come talk and you have to go talk to him like what his name, the DJ you talk about. You have to talk quick. You have to talk quick.
Well, I don't think this I go fit still in my budget.
Yeah, well, the advertisement will come up and other people are check.
Yeah.
Advertisement will come up and other people are wait to call.
Well, I don't think that forward, my brother.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Give thanks. Yeah, man. Yes. Man is a Bible scholar, man. Man, I interpret and I put them thing together. I will know them say, hey, I truly don't know, you know, I truly don't know, but I so know. It's so know. Anyway, it look like them prepare me with this break together the night, and I know some holiday come up. Anyway, we will take a break and come forward. I'm trying to cut off the bridge. How are this? No break, no daily bridge. If you want to call back, you can call back, you know. Quarter to 1, I think I break the day there. Can you imagine that? Cut off the bridge and tell him to break and come up. Blessed man.
Some say the good marijuana, but we have to burn it from the corner. I can give up a little bit. Earlier. Why, I take the program, man, and you're a tape that person I talk to.
Yeah.
From the whole of Kingston, right to...
The first hear it. The first hear it.
In the entire thing, yeah. I tell you, I sit down and watch it like a movie to my radio, I tell you. Tone of majestic, you know, and this inspirational to Rastafari.
You understand me a while ago?
Yes, man.
What you say?
I said, yeah.
The first hear it. Okay.
Yeah, in our entire team, man. So let me get a good year since night I'm here, man.
Give thanks, man. Yeah.
I like it, man, you know.
Yeah.
I can't understand Selassie language. I wish language that Mutabaruka.
Amharic. Yeah, the language of Ethiopia, Amharic language. Yeah.
Yes, and the translator translate every word.
Because can translate most other states carry a translator with them when them not, because them talking them own language, and any country them there, them translate what them say in the country where them there.
Right. So don't in a Ethiopia now where them say them gonna have what them call the building of the temple or the taking over the temple.
Which temple?
What them say the coming of the king at the return of the Jesus.
Israel them a talk about, man. Them never say nothing about no Ethiopia.
Well, my mistake.
Them say the king will come back in Ethiopia. Sorry, in Israel.
Israel and
Jesus will come back. I don't know where I'm going to rule from, but that's what them say. All of them, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, are right. They saw them claim 3 major religion ram up right in this. So a little here right now.
Yeah.
There's a little here right there. Yeah.
So I now understand, and it really take over major medias and social spaces, you know. That's even them clip no way to stay with Selassie. I now get the attention, you know. Where in terms of consciousness, the people them should get more.
No, that clip are from 1966. Them people are never born yet.
No, but them are, and then to see how them are carry on the work, see them for parents will leave these things and clues themselves for create rituals now.
Yeah.
Bringing in them. Well, Simon, you know Mutabaruka. I want to left a little piece of song before I go away. See, because the world are going at turmoil now.
All right, do it quick before we get the advertisement.
Yeah, so I tell them, throw away the bombs and throw away the knives. Stop the war and fight. And throw away the bombs and throw away the knives. Mankind, let's unite. Young juveniles. Mutabaruka more love one and put on the gun.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, sir. Give thanks.
Respect, Basti.
Give thanks. Yes.
So, don't underestimate the capacity of the Iran. You know.
I never underestimate them.
Israel, no, I'm just saying it to America and Israel. They better be aware of that. And I think America is aware. I think the elites are aware. In other words, the elites are aware, and the elites know that if Israel reacts, then it's going to cause the extinction of mankind. It's going to more than likely cause the extinction of mankind.
Who are going to extinct them?
Huh?
Who are going to extinct them?
The World War III. If more than likely will cause World War III, and the elites know this. Yeah, that's why they're the ones behind Biden saying, look, tell Israel not to react. Because they don't know the capacity of Iran. Israel, but America do know, because they have ways, means, and strategies of finding out. Like not just satellites, but
even man down their work. Them.
Right, secret services.
Iranian have worked for all America.
Exactly. Yeah, they know what is going on. And if that ever happened, the only thing else could really trigger up the extinction of mankind is just a comet comes through and hit the earth. But believe me, if they react to Iran, more than likely it's going to be World War III, because I tell you this, America joins with Israel, Russia is going to join with Iran.
No, but them join already.
And it's going to pull in China.
No, but Russia join already. Russia, right. China, India, South Africa,
so you know where I go on there.
Venezuela.
You know where I go.
I don't know where I go, man. I know me make it a go on.
So you think it's a joke thing?
Yeah, but I don't much of a joke.
And the elites prevent the war, though. You know that. Because them no want extinction of mankind. Them don't mind a portion of us come out.
No, but me no want the extinction of mankind either.
Them no want the extinction of mankind, and them know if the capacity that Iran has will cause the extinction of mankind.
But if the extinction of mankind come, it wouldn't be a bad idea because then nobody would miss anybody.
I see what you're saying. So if that ever started, I mean, Israel would really see what Iran is made of, and then Russia would be in it if America get it, and then the whole world would be in chaos.
America never win a war yet.
I hear you. Just like use people and coming out of the country, like Jamaica sell out to them and all of that.
Yeah, Jamaica don't sell out already.
Yeah, don't sell out. Yeah, I might like to input that.
Yeah, man, give thanks to the input, man. Always give thanks.
I did not say, what did I hear there? I said, the Queen of Sheba come from Yemen.
Yeah.
Well, one shot coming, I observe all these years, my brother. When I talk about Haile Selassie lineage, we say Haile Selassie descend from the Queen of Sheba.
Yeah, Solomon and Sheba.
Solomon, the son of David.
Yeah.
So in that sense, it's like Queen of Sheba no have no mother and no father. So it come like a Queen of Sheba and them call them children.
No, hold on. Where you get that from? No, really, hold on. When we say Queen of Sheba come from Yemen, we must also remember that Yemen was where you call an empire as Ethiopia.
I do that.
Yeah, so what you say now about Queen of Sheba now?
Yeah? No, I say one shot coming, I notice, and I not talk about the Queen of Sheba, mother and father.
Yes.
Yeah? No.
Okay, I have.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know of Dr. William Leo Andrew.
I hear the name already.
Yeah? Well, it's like I have a Rasta bridging a church from Ghana. Yeah? It's like I know fear here I meet him still, you know. Him saying the reason why I know I start here and I bring him go up in the meet I start here and him thing there, you know.
Okay.
So, him give a book by the name of Pillars in Ethiopian History, okay? Written by Dr. William Leon Bell. Okay? So, he might deal with 4 characters in the Ethiopian history, where the Queen of Sheba is one. There are 4 chapters in the book. Okay? Each chapter deals with a character, you know, which is a pillar in the Ethiopian history. Okay? So, the Queen of Sheba, her mother's name is Queen Ismene. Okay? And our grandfather was Zar Sibado. Well, our grandfather only had one child, which was Ismene.
So where father name?
Well, according to how I get it, is that Queen Ismene married to the chief minister, see, which was Zar Sibado, chief minister. See, after Zar Sibado died. See? So Queen Ismene would be the heir to the throne. So her husband become the king according to how I get it from Mr. Ansel, you know. So it's like them the dynasty, them say was started by one Zar Bessie Angabo. See? And them say the dynasty lasted for about 350 years.
All right, stick up in. I think you can mix it up, you know. You are going, so now.
Yeah.
You are trace, you talk about Solomon and Sheba.
Yeah,
and then now you're going to the Zagwe dynasty. The Zagwe dynasty.
No. The dynasty that Queen of Sheba was the last person in that dynasty.
No, but wait, you know. You did have, according to them, you did have a brother named Menelik Akim. Menelik was supposed to be the son of Solomon and Sheba. Yeah, so what you say now about the 200 years?
The Queen of Sheba was the last of our dynasty. Okay? So many begin the dynasty that Haile Selassie come in.
Yeah, they will have a cadence, and call them dynasty. With the woman, them.
I have to know my brethren.
Yeah.
The queen that was contemporary to Makeda, almost contemporary from her name was Belki. Then, no.
Oh, you said Makeda, you said the Queen of Sheba wasn't from Yemen, or that you said?
I is my brethren. Okay? Yes, sir. Because the brethren, Mr. William Leon Berry, him state the Arab folklore, see, from when the story came about the Queen of Sheba coming from Yemen. See? So the earliest tradition in the Arabic story, I think them say that part in the Quran, when Muhammad talk about relation between the Queen of Sheba. See? But even them relation, when they check it, put Solomon in a no favorable light and so. See? So coming on to Belkis now, them even say Belkis' mother was a jinn, Jinn, which is a supernatural being, which they can turn into human and animal and
in which book say that?
From the Arab writers.
Yeah, well, them have fly upon carpet too.
I is my question. I like them story because they will talk like a flying carpet.
Yeah, them have fly upon carpet.
Solomon and all them things.
Yeah, let them say.
When they know the flying carpet and them things that come out of the Arab folklore.
Yeah, we're not going to work with that though.
Yeah. I is no question. Yeah. So what I say now is like the brethren state the case clear. Yeah. And I'm sure the Arabic folklore and match it with the Ethiopian history and the Ethiopian tradition. Yeah. So the queen that comes from over Arabia, my brethren, is even our father. Yeah. It's like them trying to determine who is our father. Yeah. And our mother now where them say was a chin. Them says a faraway island. The mother go born where it's like a magic even bring them over the island and all.
All right, you know. So, I can't, you see, I read one thing and I read one thing, you know. I can't only talk about where I read because I never did it. So, I know really. Yeah, what?
Yeah, man. The version is like, if check it out, like a 4 essay. See? Each one of the essay I did is one of the personality to them, there, see? But it's very detailed, my brother.
You know, say, I have a book with, Haile Selassie, the dynasty of the Zagwe dynasty break the Solomonic dynasty for 200 years. You ever hear that yet?
I know of that, my brother.
Yeah, all right. So, what the reason I say, if the dynasty was broken 200 years, there's no way you can say of certainty that Haile Selassie descended from Solomon. And you never hear Haile Selassie mention that in their mouth yet?
About the Zagwe dynasty?
No, about the Solomonic dynasty, same descended from the Solomonic dynasty. As a matter of fact, the same woman what you talk about, the Italian woman, when she asks him about him dynasty, him say, my dynasty go beyond Solomon 3,000 years. You ever read that yet?
And it shall continue for hundreds of years.
But him say it, you know. Yeah, him say film dynasty.
Yeah, that's why I ask the question why we stop it at Solomon.
No, not going to stop.
And don't mention the Queen of Sheba, mother and father. Yeah, that's why.
No, because the Queen of Sheba, we know the Queen of Sheba, mother and father. All right, Yeshima Bet. Which part? Who's Yeshima Bet?
Haile Selassie, mother.
Yeah, Yeshima Bet. Where last name was? Ali.
I know I can't write a number.
She name Ali. Yeshiva bet Ali.
Isaac.
All right. So no, and we she name Empress Menin did have children before she got to Haile Selassie, you know.
I know that time.
All right.
Even have you before.
Before that, too. So what I say to you now is that right in that connection, so it kind of blurry. It's very blurry. So it depends on where you want to, or who for historical reference you want to go to. You will start to lean to that. You know, I never.
I go ask the eye. See? So the eye ever pop up a one like about Queen of Sheba, mother and father, my virgin, and grandfather, and like what?
No.
Well, I show the eye.
No, I never say I never broke it up. I just show you about that story. Was different from the one where you talk about. I never broke up that one again, but I know have stories where show you. That's why I say, hear me, you know.
When the eye mentioned the Zagwe dynasty, remember the Zagwe dynasty is a couple hundred years ago, you know. See?
No, but it ruled Ethiopia for 300 years.
But remember the Zagwe dynasty, none in the 11th century, then this come up with legend.
No, it don't matter when them come up. I tell you, say, if we
about the Queen of Sheba dynasty, which was more than 1,000 years before Solomon and David.
But like when, you know, how far before it's 1,000 years? How far was Solomon? No, wait there. That David, between Makeda and David is how long? Not Solomon, David.
Well, through David is the Bible story, my brethren. See?
Okay, yeah.
I couldn't really date Queen of Sheba with David there, so I could have more dated to the Ethiopian things that they tried before. See?
But remember, I said Solomon was David's son, you know.
I do that.
Yeah, so if Solomon was David's son, and he meet the Queen of Sheba and have a picnic with her, that means would have to find out now the mother of those people, how long those people did live before David. And it couldn't be 1,000 years between David and Solomon, and David and what's your name, Makeda.
Yeah.
So if you have said David, all right, if you said David is Solomon is David's son, and Queen of Sheba did have parents, and those parents was 1,000 years before. How she fit into Solomon? And when them did have
1,000 years before, my brethren.
Where you say?
I said the dynasty or the Queen of Sheba come down in.
Yeah, was 1,000 years.
By one, they say Angabo.
And which part of brother was
that? Was about the start. I think them say it lasted 350 years. See? So I think our grandfather, I think him become king about 1076. See? And ruled till about 1026. So it was about 50 years our grandfather. That is before she got to Solomon. Before she born.
Yes.
I remember our grandfather I talk about now.
All right, so our grandfather, how long before the 1,000 years coming out? The dynasty?
No, what I was saying today, see? I was saying today that the Zagwe dynasty coming at the 11th century.
Yeah, but you are talking about the dynasty of Makeda we are talking about now.
You know, where I say that was 1,000 BC.
Yeah, so I say now, who started the dynasty there?
Besi Angabo.
And how long him live?
And him reigned for about 50 years.
And then him have what? Who him have after that?
Well, according to Mr. Hansberry, is that only a few of the monarchs in that dynasty, their names still remain. See?
No, so which part Makeda come in that dynasty there? All right, the person who used to rule for 50 years.
Yes, that's our grandfather.
Eh?
Our grandfather.
And is him start the dynasty there?
No, man. Our grandfather name was Separdo.
No, which part of the dynasty start? That dynasty we are talking about? 1,000 years?
Yeah, man. 1,000 BC.
So who started the dynasty?
I said today, legend, the Tsar Bessie Angoba.
And what relationship him was to Makeda?
Well, he was 350 years before, my brother. Then, so that he was there. All right,
we have to break. We have to break. Hold on, the brethren. Hold on. We have to break. We have to break.
50 years. Then,
okay.
So, Queen of Sheba grandfather was Separdo. Him began ruling in 1076.
Where was ruling? Where was ruling?
In Ethiopia.
Okay.
Yes. So, him ruled 50 years from 1076 to 1026. See? Now, he had only one child, which is a daughter by the name of Ismene. See? So when Separdo died, the daughter became the queen, and she had married to the chief minister. See? But they didn't give the name of the chief minister. See? Well, they had 2 children, which was Makeda and an elder brother by the name of Prince Nura Ruth. But them say the name mean the light of day. See? Well, according to Mr. Antbury, the nurse that was taking care of the elder brother, he accidentally let him fall into a fire and he received some serious burn. See? So he died because of the burns and get. So Makeda was left as the only heir to the throne. See? So it even said when she was in her infant days, like they had a pet jackal that bite her on her foot. And leave a scar on her foot. But it never affect her in any way. So even that passed over to Belkis. See, where them say Belkis, when she go meet Solomon, them say that her feet were like feet of a donkey and all them things there, no?
Yeah, them see that the water. Them say when she walk over the water, them see her foot.
See, so Solomon put on some water there, you know?
Yeah.
And they pull up her skirt and realize, so.
She have eerie foot.
Solomon did find is that he'd have 3 couple years on her foot where they long, you know? So them say it's like at the first, what do they call it, dilatory, they remove here. Okay? So they must say like that at the first operation like that in a history according to them, you know? Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You me say no.
Yes, sir.
Me understand where you say about the dynasty.
Yeah.
But you have to go clarify the dynasty where the Ethiopian them talk about as it relates to.
Zagwe dynasty.
Eh?
The Zagwe dynasty.
Not only the Zagwe dynasty, you know.
Which one?
The dynasty where Makeda come from.
Yeah.
And being that these kings who you say the man was ruling Ethiopia before Achi.
Yeah.
All right. The Ethiopian them say Haile Selassie is the 225th king from Solomon and Sheba.
Okay.
And that them say, you know.
Yeah.
Them live off of that.
Yeah.
But
from Menelik to Haile Selassie.
Yeah, Menelik the first.
Yeah, to Haile Selassie.
Yeah, it's 225.
Menelik is the one that started the dynasty what Haile Selassie tried and all that stuff.
Who?
Yeah. So the Queen of Sheba, Makeda, would be the last of our dynasty.
No, we're not go back there, so. Queen Menelik was the son of Makeda according to the Kebranegas. All right, so if Menelik was that son, and Haile Selassie is the 225th king from Solomon and Sheba. All right. So who was, what's your name?
No, when they answer the 225th king from Solomon and Sheba.
That means you have 425 king between Solomon and
Sheba. That many could be the first of those kings.
Yeah, but it's Solomon and Sheba, them say have him. Yeah, but wait, no, me I say, it's Solomon and Sheba have many like, you know. Know that them say? Yeah, so.
Now the dynasty finished, the dynasty that the Queen Makeda came in. It finished with her.
Yeah, but me I tell you now, say, this dynasty, where them say, the 225 kings is coming from Solomon and Sheba, which is Makeda's son. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So now, if that dynasty start, and according to what you said, the father or the father of Makeda was the dynasty, and with our grandfather. Did I just say right?
No, man, it ended with her.
Oh, yeah, it ended with her, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the dynasty before she come? Before she born? What was the dynasty before she?
Well, as I said to the iron of my brethren, the dynasty was started by Bessie Angabo and it lasted for about 350 years. The Queen of Sheba was the last one in that dynasty.
And you don't know which part them come from. Them come from Ethiopia, that's what the man say.
I see that.
Okay.
I
now go oppose it because I never hear it yet. I now go oppose it because I never hear about that yet.
No, well, last time remember I read.
No, I don't say no. I just tell you say I now go oppose it. I don't like oppose things where I never read or know about, you know.
I really the first one I ever really read up with speak of the Queen of Sheba period.
You know. I don't oppose things where I don't know about, I never read about, I hear about, you know.
Yeah, because I remember I say education, I'm going to stop at the grave, you know, my brother.
All right, so.
Yeah. So I and I now going to be too old or too young to learn, you know.
All right.
Yeah, man, because the search continue, my brother, you know.
All right, give thanks, Bridget. Nice.
Yeah, man, perfect love, my brother. Yeah.
Information is always good.
I see that. I'm going to tell that I don't know if you have to cite that book, my brother. In Ethiopian history, see?
Yeah.
By Dr. William Ansbury. Every day I go to the get it, you know?
No, I'm never write it down.
You know? Eh?
No, I'm not write it down. Ansbury. Yeah, all right, bless it, yeah?
Yeah, man, perfect, love.
Thank you.
Almost a year. I use the recording and tell about the youth from Discovery Bay, man, where always I tell about the Virgin Party. He checked my call a couple of times, but when I call, I don't get through.
Okay. So where am I?
Well, me the pan a thing right now, I want to touch base with you. Yeah, I may have this judge female. Well, literally, this I'm on the other day. And I go check her, go court. Me and my landlord have some dispute and, well, me very sickly. So
I remember at 2 o'clock the program done here.
Yeah, man. I know that, so I plan to tell the book. So I go there, and this female, a woman come look up and I call her a squatter. After I day in the place where I rent for 37 years at the business.
Oh yeah? 37 years?
37 years I did there. And she all look for me and call me a squatter. So I go back to court. You know, the month was just gone. Cause from December 4th she did that, you know. And I'm going to look for her and I said, look, You see, your height bias. You have to recluse yourself from my matters them. Because you can't show me that open bias. I expect to continue the case because I don't expect no justice from you. Because you cannot take side before the case even literally reach nowhere.
So I tried the case?
Yeah, she tried already and passed on judgment. But I had challenged it, you know. Okay. And my challenge is almost 80% steadfast. Because I have all of the evidence them. But I now present that to her because she already determined where she going to do. Yeah. He called me a squatter. A long time we should have come out. When I tell her, say, look, she always talk about the law. And she feels to realize that she's there to represent the law of the country. She's not a law unto herself. Because the first time I and I meet her in 2016, and she had tried to ram for her argument down my throat. Her sister know me, 2,000 US, and I go to her and say, yo, I did 80 for $100 them time there. And she had tell me she'll give me 160,000. I said, no, you're supposed to give me 2,000 US, because that is 1 million, and that is, no. The chick needed to defend herself. She decided to become judge, jury, and executioner. So I tried the case against her. And me did it. I represent myself.
But 80 for 100,000 in the early 70s, man.
No, man. 180. 1,000 US we are talking now.
Yeah, 1,000. So you say how much? $160,000
that.
For 180? Oh, that was that idea then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, in 2016, 17. So when I say to her, she'll make up some stuff. So I'm going to look for a piece of legislation where name the money, the exchange act, and the foreign exchange, and the foreign exchange and the exchange act. That means if a man will get 10 US 10 years ago, and he might pay you this year, you have to pay you at the rate that the dollar is at now. Because you can't use the reference there.
Yeah, no, 10 US anytime, at 10 US.
Exactly.
I give the US.
All right, give me the US. She how can tell me she'll give me Jamaican currency. So I have to reach that piece of legislation there. And when I dump upon her, she award me the 2,000 US. Now, draw back to the period now. From that time when she decided to implement fear will for me, I'm decided to go against it and show her. She always said, me know the law. But one thing me realize is that she always talk about the law. But the Rent Restriction Act stipulate that when I want to give you notice, you're supposed to be in court to literally relate your story. And if it don't cost you any form of discomfort, the judge have to literally relax until you find somewhere to go before you move, no matter what they might do. Because you have been inside there. And
so the woman we are talking about is a judge?
Yes, a judge. She name, we call her.
No call her name, man. You don't have to call her name, man. Okay. Say,
yes,
is a judge you tell the law?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so she don't know the law. Okay.
She don't know the law.
Okay.
Because see, a professor from university make a statement 3 years ago, and he must say, when 1655, when English them come here, them carry the old England law, which in all is about 800 law. At any given day, most judges in Jamaica don't know more than 25. So 775 law would have bypassed them. Most of the time, the clerk of court, the marks. Yeah. So basically now, when me said to her, I said, look, I don't, because the Rent Restriction Act stipulate that one supposed to get 1 year, 9 months to a year notice, and no less than 30 days notice. When I look on this female and tell her, look, I don't get the notice. You hear what her reply was?
No.
We should have known. A long time we should have come out. Now, how you can expect justice or something like that?
So how long she give you notice?
She, from the December period,
December we just gone?
Yes, wait no man. And give about not even a month notice that because I don't even go court. So I don't know what you man a liar.
Yeah.
And the rent tax stipulates that the judge supposed to ascertain the situation where the tenant before they make any years.
So who are the judge who tried the case?
Then you say I must talk.
No, you have to tell me. It's another judge that tried the case.
No, she tried the case. And
she had tried the case in the court and she had one of the
judge
defender.
Well, tried without me attending and give me notice. So I must come out.
No, but how that work? A judge, she's a defendant or she's a prosecutor?
No, she's not the defendant.
And you are the defendant?
Me are the defendant.
She are the what?
She are the judge.
Yeah, but she bring something against you?
No, she didn't bring the case against me. The case was presented by my landlord lawyer. Because I was...
now you're talking.
I wasn't able to attend court because I...
No, I get confused because I think the judge...
Yeah.
She living now.
Yes, but the way she do it, she all look at me and tell me, a long time we should have come out. No, I mean, she take it as a personal thing, you know.
Yeah, I must have a friend, man.
Yeah, but I look at her and tell her, I say, look, you know, stop yourself. Because I want you half of the case. I'm saying, if you don't come off, me right. The Chief Justice, not right.
So how long now you going to write them? You don't write them yet?
No, man. Oh, come on. The case, she put it off until the 3rd July, somewhere there. So why I plan to do is literally because I already served one judge already the same thing, you know, because I drive the Honorable Brian Sykes, as them love to call, and I write him, and him say, look, just serve, write the judge to recuse himself. So I have got the documents already. All I have to do is change the name and put in the situation. So I know everything what I do already. So when I put that towards her, she look at me and tell me, say, you have a mention date to come back. All she have to do was recuse herself. But you're the sweetest thing now about her. When I went inside here, you know, and
so I'm not sure you say you're going to take up long and somebody's a answer the thing like that for the next story.
No, I see him story, man.
No, but 8 minutes to 2 o'clock, you can't talk to nobody else.
Well, when I went inside there, and I tell her, so I didn't get any form of document.
Yeah, you said that already.
No, listen, no, man. Her statement was I should have known. And the law stipulated that I supposed to get 30 days.
Yeah, but you said that already, Bridget.
Yeah, wait, no, man, may I come to the point. So when you tell me that and the law tell you, say, that you could deal with that, you don't care about it, what kind of law you represent? That is what I try to get to. You don't represent the law. You represent your personal feeling. You see what I mean?
She must like you, man.
Yeah, well, I personally reach out to you back in the future and update you on what go on because I all right the recruit letter. I all right Mr. Brian Sykes.
Yeah, maybe she like you, Virgin. Maybe she like you, and she don't know what to tell you.
No, you know, like I sick. And when I tell them about I sick, you tell them, say, you know, answer my doctor's certificate, it's outdated. You know, disrespect me, I'm 60-year-old. But what I want to tell about is, when I go back to court the other day, when I ask her for herself, she get angry and I put her back, I can't step up because I use a walker. When she do, look at me and say, not in my court, not in my court. But she forgets, say, she just decide to call her a squatter in her court. You see when the shoes up on the next foot. Yeah, I'm abusive by her. Anyway, I will touch base back with you.
Yeah, man, call me again next time.
Yeah, when you have time.
Yes, we're there with you. Give thanks to the call them. We say we'll be back here 2 o'clock. to 5:45 with the stepping razor. Why you love Shane? Shane, your friend, them gone on boat left you, man. Shane, friend, them gone on boat left him.
Yeah, man, I just picture images, man. I see them.
I said, hey, like them why you see him come out there. Them PhD, I don't say picture like your wall, you know. Anyway, I said go. Me say the CEO out there too.
Yes, man, in a school uniform.
No, if they could tell me that show over there would have seen go there, not trust me. But anyway, why you up all the one who stay with you until them hours, yeah.
Yeah, man, and Matrix is back.
Yeah, me know. Oh, yeah, Matrix. Matrix. You don't say, them have to we should have a program Monday. Matrix come forward. Yell Matrix. You know, shoulder there.
Yell man.
Hey, a long time, hey, me hear you complain about flow in a restaurant. You see, when you complain about flow, it's a flow man, me call him my yard to fix my things, you know. No, I'm not joke. Me call the man. Because me I say, look here, it have to fix before Wednesday, you know. It have to fix. So I sit down there and I look, come and see up and come up and all of a sudden here I say, how come flow? I collect money per month. And when them lose all a week, you don't get no flow. Them still I collect the same money. I say, right, it come like flow does a sink.
Them are going bad motor, real bad.
Me I tell you, man.
Me have that experience the other day, 2 weeks out, and then still collect the full amount.
Full amount. And that me I say, how that possible? How that possible? Anyway, me go around and me call one bridging still, you know. Because if I wasn't a bridging there, you know, it wouldn't fix it, you know. Because them out there say, boy, you have to go right up at this, and you have to go right up that, and them have to go see if them having the work in the area. Eh?
Think a joke.
Yeah, man, I call me say, Bridget, look here. Me nah drive go out, you got in a program in a Rasta. You have to come up here now. You know, see, on the bridge, come up there about 4 o'clock. And you see when the man, hey, the man go outside and goes and them say, why it not work, you know. You see when the man go out there again, go look. And the cable them want to change. Me I say, then, oh, we put up them, but them call it cable, yeah. But them call them cable. Broadband business, but them call the cable them. Anyway, me say, you tell me, say, truck can't lick down that there's something there, you know. And when them go out there, you know, and some bamboo lick it, you know. And some bamboo, they find the list, you know. And then them come to me and say, why, the thing them get, what them call it, when sun take it, it cake up like, crack up. And the man change, and that's something I do the program, you know. Because me I say, me nah drive, go to watch it, Rasta. Like how the boss them not there. I forget about my plane fare. Because I go land on a Rockabissa and all them something I don't know how they're going to manage. I have to take taxi from a Rockabissa airport, come down an area and take plane go back. Anyway, it's fixed. So yeah, it's a problem. It's a big problem. I should have get to the floor people and find out what's happening. Can't keep going on like that. Anyway, give thanks for the moment and the time and the